up guys, PWG here, and today I'm going to show you guys 3 ways to humiliate your opponent. These skills are made for the person who really wants to show off, so if you pull off this in a game or a pickup match, your squad will go bananas. So let's do this. So the focus of today is getting the ball around your opponent and then run the other way, because there's nothing more humiliating and funny than seeing your opponent spin around like an idiot. So let's get started with the first one. So what you want to do is roll the ball with your strong foot towards your weak foot, flick the ball up in about knee height towards your strong foot, and then volley the ball around your opponent and then run the opposite direction, like this. You can do the skill move without doing the roll to the side, but it's better to do it with the roll because it adds more movement and it's easier to flick the ball up in the right direction. And the second pointer is that you need to flick the ball up far enough away from your body and away from your opponent to get the right kind of flick around him. So the second one is pretty similar to the first one, but we're gonna add an knee touch to it to add some humiliation and confusion to the opponent. And this is what it looks like. So instead of flicking the ball up with your weak foot, you're gonna flick it with your strong foot and use the weak inside of your knee to flick it to the side and then do the volley around your opponent. What you need to think about is that you get your knee touch far enough away from your body and away from your opponent to be able to do a volley so that your opponent has no idea where the ball is. For most people, this last trick is actually the easiest, but it's definitely not for me. So this skill is really helpful when you're cornered in a tight space and your opponent is coming at you. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna start off and clinching the ball between your ankles, you're gonna jump to the side, release the ball in the air and kick it around your opponent. And the important thing here is, just like all the other skill moves, you need to get the ball as far away as you can from your opponent and from yourself to be able to create as much confusion as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did and leave a comment down below telling your story on when you destroyed an opponent. I'm really looking forward to reading it because I've destroyed my fair share of opponents in my days. Subscribe if you like the content and I will see you guys next time.